Hi everyone, it's Kelly from KLK Endeavors, and I am here to show you some finished jewelry from the September Bargain Bead Box. And let's get started. I've got quite a few interesting things to show you. Okay, first up, I made this stretch bracelet, and it has, tree or leaf charms, branches, and it's got Jasper rondelles and glass leaf beads, and just to make sure I've got it right, it's called Light Magma AB, and followed that pattern all the way around, of course. Let me show you another one. Okay, this is also a stretch bracelet, and it is made with fancy Jasper beads. I think they're 10 millimeter. And then I've got an AB crystal cut bead, and I think that's green iris. And then I have these copper spacers in there. And then I do have one, because I didn't have another copper one, of a bead cover. I used a gold one. You can't really see it much, but it covers up where it has been sealed. So there's that one. I have one more just like it. This is from the Fancy Forest themed collection. And then this one is a real dainty stretch bracelet. And I used my own kind of spacers in here. I think I'll have to get this close. Yep. My own antique bronze spacers. And then I've got the little garnet crystal cut beads, the shimmer. And then I've got these bicones, and they were called Peach Champagne Shimmer. There's that one. Dainty, but very cute and very sparkly. Now, what I do want to show you is that I think this time I am going to sell these 4 bracelets together as a stacking group. They all match, they all have the same theme, and I think they really look nice together. Just, you put them on in any order you want. And with 2 of the same, I would put one on this side and one on the other. Let me do that right now. There we go. And if you want your leaves to really stick out, you might put them at an end. And then you've got your dainty one in there. Yeah, so that's what I decided to do this time. I like to switch it up and do different things. So, moving on. I have one more set of 4 stretch bracelets. There is one of them. And this one is the same, just like the other set. But then with this set, I put together this bracelet with the teal and the peach champagne and the little spacers. And I also made this really cute little bracelet with the fancy Jasper and the peach champagne, and these are little bead caps. Let me see if I can get this up close enough. Kind of hard to see, but I've got cute little bead caps in there around every bead except for the Jasper. And I really like the effect and how it looks. And that all ties in together to make a beautiful stacker. And you can mix and match. It's an easy way to get all these beautiful colors covered for your wardrobe. And you can mix and match, of course, which I do, but oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to move on and quickly show you this pair of earrings I made with the peach shimmer and the leaves, the branch. And then I also made a really fancy pair because I like fancy. I do like fancy. I like plain, but I do like fancy also. And this would definitely catch my eye in the store because it's fancy, decorated. See, the charms are little trees, and they are the same length. I'm just messing with them and they don't look like it, but yep, it's got all the Jasper rondelles and such all through there with the chain. The bigger ones in the middle and the smaller ones, the teal and peach champagne, are going around it. Yeah, so I've got that pair. And I'm always thinking ahead, even to next summer. And I have this anklet, which I made with the purple garnet crystals, and I made a bracelet just like it to match. So, and the anklet, as you can see, does hook with a lobster claw. There it is. Silly me. Okay, so there's both of those, which I'll probably, I'm sure I'll sell that as a set also. And then I decided to use this really delicate Coriana, silver Coriana chain with this pendant. I think I have it backwards though. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. And I'll show you the rest, but anyhow. Oh, I guess that won't work. I'm just not holding it up well enough there. So, let me bring it around this way. It'll only take me a second. Guaranteed. Okay. There is the Tree of Life, and it's made out of tourmaline beads. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's what it looks like to me, tourmaline. I don't hear that type all the time, so it's really pretty. And I put it on the very delicate Coriana chain, and I love this chain. Other chains that are this thin, unless they're like sterling silver or whatever, they are delicate and can break. But this Coriana chain is tough. It's thin, dainty, but very tough. I love it. And, of course, there's, whoop, let's flip it over one more time, the lobster claw to hook it. Yeah, so there's that one. And I didn't make this with my beads from the Bargain Bead Box, but I want to show you quick. I did make this pendant, and I just love the colors. And then I put it on a chunky silver chain with a lobster claw. I really like this one, so I'm going to be putting that up on my site. Have something else? Yes, I do. Okay, I'll probably sell this one alone just because I could mix it with something, but I've got another bracelet, and I use the trees and different crystals. Looks like green iris. And this one hooks with a lobster. Okay, this one hooks with a lobster claw, but it is not, therefore it's not a stretch bracelet. There it is. Super cute, I think. Excuse me. And then I made this necklace, but I don't think I'm going to put this out to sell because I really want to play with it a little more. But I've got a necklace with the fancy Jasper, this beautiful pendant, and then I went up and added different copper beads, and then I started adding all these green acrylic leaves, and I love these things. And I thought I had them all turned the right way so when you wear it it'll lay flat, but I think I've got one or two that I still need to tweak a little bit, but I think it's really super cute, and it goes all the way up almost to the top. And then here is the extender chain. It works with lobster claw, so it gives you the option of making it a little bit bigger, longer, or shorter. So there is that one I made. Whoa! I think you get the picture. So let's see, maybe if I were to come back a bit, maybe then you'd be able to see it a little bit more. So it's fancy, but I think I'm going to keep this and tweak it a little bit more and find what works. So I'm always learning as I go. So that is what I made with my Bargain Bead Box beads. And I do have a few left over. I definitely do. I don't know. It's not too much, but it's a bit. So, and my pendant. No, it wasn't that one. It was a different one. I think there was a pendant I hadn't used. But, oh well. That's it for today's. And keep on guard because I have more coming up. Thanks. I'll see you later. Enjoy your week.